Hello everyone and welcome to Pokemon TCG Center, and today I have a Genesect Virizion EX deck. So basically this deck was first introduced 2 years ago in a Plasma Blast expansion with Genesect EX and a Virizion EX. So both of them was very strong at the time, especially Genesect EX with a red signal, which allows you to, when you attach a plasma energy from your hand, to use this ability as a catcher. So this was pretty strong card because with Megalo Cannon you can hit for 100, and at that time there's also a G booster which was able to one-hit KO any Pokemon EX in play. Of course, with Virizion EX, he was able to charge your benched Genesect with Emerald Slash for 50 and attach 2 energies. So basically, the main attacker in this deck is a Genesect EX, but I have few tweaks in this deck. So the first tweak is a Deoxys EX. So Deoxys EX will allows you to increase your Genesect EX attack for 10 more damage. So basically you'll be able to hit for 110 with a benched Deoxys. But that's still not enough to one-hit KO, for example, Reshiram, Zekrom, or any 130 HP Pokemon that's not EX. Well, there's another tweak. You also have a muscle band. So with attached muscle band on your Genesect EX and with Deoxys on your bench, you'll be able to do 130 damage. But there's also other thing. You'll be able to hit for 260 Whaler DX, which is enough to one-hit KO. So of course we have support Virizion and Deoxys and also Shaman for setup, just in case you need to draw more cards. So, what's the deck list? I have 2 Shaman EX as I mentioned before. I have 4 Genesect EX as a main attacker. Of course, 3 Virizion EX and 1 Deoxys EX. Then I have 2 Colorless Machine. I only run 2 Colorless Machine and 1 Energy Switch, just in case you need to switch from maybe one Virizion to another, or maybe from Virizion to Genesect, or any other case. I also include 4 Hypnotoxic Lasers. Why? Because if you go first, you can just Virbank and Laser to your opponent. Since you have a Virizion with Verdant Wind, which prevents your Pokemons if they have a Grass Energy from special condition, you'll be able to hit, let's say, for 50, 70, maybe with Muscle Band, and with Laser you can increase that damage to 100. So that's pretty good to have in this deck as a tech. We also have 1 Starling Megaphone and 2 switches. 2 switches just if you want to switch and you don't have to pay a retreat cost. I also have 4 Ultra Balls to search my deck for anything that I need. 3 Versus Seeker, 1 AZ, 2 Lysanders. For draw, I also have 3 Ents and 4 Sycamores. There is also 1 Shadow Dryad just to grab any Plasma card I need from my discard pile, and also 1 Xerosic. From stadiums, as I mentioned before, we have 3 Virbank City Gyms, and there's also 1 G booster as a ace pack. Then I have 3 Muscle Bands, and the really interesting tech in this deck is a Team Plasma badge. I decided to run a Virizion speed deck, so if you go second in your first turn, so let's say you go second, if you have lucky, you can attack with first turn with your Virizion EX if you have this Team Plasma badge. How? All you have to do is attach 1 Grass Energy, Plasma badge, Colorless Machine for a Plasma Energy, and your Virizion EX will be able to hit for 50 and use Emerald Slash for 2 energies. So with Shaman EX you'll be able to find that Plasma Badge, that's for sure. It's not a problem. And we have also 3 Plasma Energies and 9 Grass Energies. So you can also try to tweak more this deck. Let's say you can put the new item card from the new set. At the time when I built this deck, there was no a expansion, Ancient Origins, so you can try to put maybe 1 trainer card, I'm not sure the name, which allows you to shuffle 5 energies from your discard pile back to your deck, and you can maybe play 2 Virbank City Gyms and maybe 3 Lasers, or you can maybe just remove Team Plasma Badge. There is a lot of room you can play in this deck, so let's try to test this deck and see how it will actually perform in a play. So let's do the testing. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more featured videos. There's also a few more deck reviews. There will also be tons of decks in the future. Also a expanded format decks. So it looks like I got pretty bad hand. And it looks like I maybe play against a Valor DX, if I'm not wrong. So this will be pretty interesting to play. So okay, let's start with a Virizion, just in front. And I'll be able to draw a tons of cards. Let's start with 2 Genesect DX and draw a few more cards since opponent doesn't have a basic Pokemon. Okay, so there's Suicune. It looks like he's probably gonna go first. Okay, so there's a Rapsis and Suicune in active position, so okay, there's a Hypnotoxic Laser. And let's just go attach 1 energy, pass the turn, so he's asleep. He's not a problem for now. But I got pretty bad hand, and that's really bad, I must admit. So okay, so there's 2 energies already. Suicune. And I just top deck a N. Okay, so there's a Virizion City. And let's just Emerald Slash for 0, grab 2 energies. Let me see if I have a G booster. Okay, so there's also G booster in my deck. So he also take a 3 damage counters from Virbank, so he can hit me for 50 since I have resistance to water. Okay, so there's a potion. So okay, just attach 1 energy. Let's try to search for Shaming. Maybe I can grab a G booster. Okay, let's just go Sycamore, and there's no G booster for now. Let's just discard that. Grab one. Oh, okay, I didn't have second Shaming. Okay, so just go Emerald Slash. Well, let's go on with Genesect. Okay, so next turn he should probably be knock it out. I didn't pull a... Oh, so there's a Pokemon Center Lady and Regice. Another 50 damage. Okay, let's just Colorless Machine. Play that laser. And let's just go Sycamore. And still no lucky to find a G booster, and I'm on the 12 cards. I already have 2 Genesect DX ready to attack, but I cannot find that G booster to knock out this Suicune, but it looks like he's gonna probably fall down this turn. Okay, so first prize is here, and Regice is also good because during your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attack, including damage done to this Pokemon by Pokemon EX. So when he hit me now, I won't be able to attack him with a EX. So I already spent all my laser cards, so I just need to grab that G booster and hit hard. Okay, so well, let's take a gamble. Go Ultra Ball and see what I have in my deck left. Okay, so I can grab one Virizion so I can thin up my deck, and I can just go Sycamore, and there's a G booster, so I can just retreat and hit 200 and win this game. First victory is here. Let's try to test one more time this deck and see how it works. Okay, so I'm waiting for my opponent to start, and I just started. So let's see. Some kind of a Psychic Water Colorless type deck. Would you like to go first? Okay, let's go first. We have Virizion, we can attach one energy to it, and I can also play Laser this turn, so don't pull the Shaman back. Oh, there's a Seismitoad. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Seismitoad have a weakness, so let's draw two more cards. There's a Genesect, and I would say just pass. I have two Lysanders, I cannot discard them. And luckily my opponent didn't wake up with his Seismitoad, and there's a Crushing Hammer, so luckily he got Tails. Maybe I should go Sycamore and grab Birmingham City, but I still have two Lysanders. Oh, so he just played a Escape Rope, and I didn't expect that. And there's a Laser also. Okay, so I need to tap deck some kind. Oh, there's a switch. Oh, what a tap deck. What a tap deck. Let's just go Megaphone, and I'm not sure. Let's go Sycamore. There's a Team Plasma Badge. I can use this. Oh, there's a Heads. Let's try to search for one more Shaman. Draw a fresh hand. I will keep for sure this Zero Sick, and there's also Virbank. If he attach a double colorless energy, so 2 energies on my Genesect EX. Okay, so he's a wake up. Oh, another Escape Rope. So Genesect will go in the front. And there's a colorless for 6. And there's a double colorless energy, so 3 Seismitoads. Oh, there's a Flare Grant. Okay. I must admit, I didn't expect that. Luckily, I have a 0-6, so I can go Megalo Cannon and spread 2 more damage to the bench. And there's 2 more prize cards, so I was prepared this turn for this Seismitoad Quaking Punch. And there's a Shaman for setup for 6. So I won't be able to play a item cards, but Megalo Cannon just hit for 100 damage. Since this week is gonna be a 200, so 1 hit KO, and he can do only 30 damage, 50 maximum with a Muscle Band if he can get a Hypnotoxic, but this is not gonna affect this Genesect because Virizion is benched with a Grass Energy. Okay, there's a Team Flare Grant. 30 more damage, so luckily I have already Sycamore in my hand to search my deck for a energy. Do you want to active? Well, let's just say no. There's a victory. Okay, so 2 games in a row, 2 victories. Let's try to do one more game, so this is gonna be 3 of 3. So third and last game and testing this Genesect Virizion deck. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more future videos. If you have any suggestion about this deck, don't forget to leave this comment below and discuss. So this looks like some kind of a fighting deck, and I don't have pretty good start. I have Shaman, with Lysander, Virbank, and a laser. Maybe I can top deck something, and there's a Genesect DX. Okay, so I played against Landorus, so with a Shaman I'll be able to prevent that damage from Landorus. Okay, so it looks like some kind of issues. Okay, so look at this. I have Startling Megaphone in a first turn. I have G Booster. I have Virbank to counter. No, I'm not gonna go for Shaman. Let's just go Hypnotoxic Laser, attach 1 energy to Shaman, and go Sycamore. And there's a Deoxy. Okay, so just pass the turn, take 3 damage counters from poison. Next turn I can just Sky Return for 50, and he will take 60 more damage from poison if he cannot remove the Stadium. And this is gonna be a pretty strong start. And he just played a Escape Rope, so I come in front with my Genesect TX. I think that the better option will be if I go with a Deoxys, but it is how it is, so let's just attach 1 more energy here, go Sycamore. There's a switch, and also 2 Virizions. But I think I'm gonna just pass this turn, so I can take some more damage next turn. And he didn't wake up, so maybe he have another Escape Rope, so I can just retreat. And there's a Central Lady, so he just hit me for 40 more damage. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Well, let's just switch on a Virizion, attach 1 energy, let's do a energy switch. Poison, of course, hit for 50, attach 2 more energies on another Genesect. So Juniper for 7, and there's a Hypnotoxic Laser. Luckily I'm not affected by special conditions. There's a first matchup and a Muscle Band on Landorus with 30 damage counters. So this Landorus is gonna fall down on the end of my turn. I'll be able to attach 2 more energies. Probably I'm gonna go with a Virizion. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I should go for 2 prize cards. Let's just retreat. Hit for 100, hit for take 2 prize cards. Discard a lot of energy from play. So there's a Hawlucha, so he's gonna hit me for 100 for 60 for now. And there's a Lysander on the Genesect with no energies. Okay, so retreat, of course. Let's go Seeker for a... Let's go Seeker for Sycamore. Okay, there's a Colorless Machine. Hit for 100, spread 20 to each up, and get 1 prize. So there's a Lysander and a Hypnotoxic Laser in my hand, so it looks like this Hawlucha is gonna fall down this turn. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for Lysander on Machamp and finish this Machamp. So it's a GG, that's for sure. So okay, it's my turn, so all I'm gonna do is a... Well, let's hit for 110, and that's a GG. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check one more time my deck list. I hope you like it. Don't forget to leave comments below if you think that you can do maybe some suggestions. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.